Hello everyone, welcome to Quality Time with me, lying in Bedmon. So, grab a cup of tea because this is our new vlog section, and basically, first section is news. Patreon is a thing that happened. So about 2 weeks ago now, I announced that Patreon was running. You can find the video for that in the archives quite easily. And it kind of exploded in a manner that was way beyond what I was expecting. So the first thing that happened was we broke the $50 milestone in about 2 hours, at tops, which means that we get these weekly vlog videos that tell you all about what's going on with the channel and such. We then also broke the $250 mark, about 6 hours later, which means that the website is going to be getting completely renovated and redesigned and incorporating every bit of content that I put out. This includes the videos and the live streams and everything. And we are now quickly approaching the point where I will actually be able to do content like videos and the like as a actual job, which was a calculated possibility when I started the Patreon, but dang, I wasn't expecting it to go so quickly. Wow. So massive thank you to my 23 odd, I believe it is right now, patrons. I believe we have passed the 600 mark now. Once we hit about 640, I'll be doing this as a job. 1200 is the absolute upper limit of how much it would take for me to actually be doing this as a full-time job. That's based on a 30-hour work week on minimum wage, whereas the 640 mark is a 16-hour. That's the minimum I need to actually be registered as a business, basically. The absolute minimum I need to actually survive. But if you are a patron, then you will have seen that things have started to come out now, a bit more detail. Undermine opened up a couple of days ago. You'll see the first video of that today. And other things should start to roll out. So if your account on Patreon has been charged, then you are able to claim on a bunch of different rewards. So feel free to send me a message about that. A couple of people have very recently, in the last day or so, also pledged. Unfortunately, due to certain more criminal elements on Patreon, I'm trying to make sure that I wait until someone has actually pledged and paid before I give the rewards out. This is because if I, for example, had someone pledge at the $15 tier, the double take tier, and therefore get access to the Undermine server, they could come on, grief everything, and withdraw their pledge before I can actually, like, do anything. So it's better for me to wait for people to actually pay before I add them to stuff like that. So apologies, there's about 2 or 3 people, I believe, who should be getting added to the whitelist at the start of next month. The end of the month is generally the best time that you want to be getting to, like, a Patreon for this reason. But other than that, enjoy Undermine. Other content is coming. Yog Dwarves' recent developments, I was mostly working on the crafting system last stream, which means that the Yog Dwarves will actually be capable of crafting basically everything. They'll be able to craft everything that's in the vanilla game, they'll be able to craft most things in modded. They won't have a knowledge of specialty recipes like the Infusion Altar and the Runic Matrix and whatnot from Britannia and Famcraft respectively, because I don't have access to the code for that, and it would be kind of a specialist add-on. Maybe that'll be the solution. I'll make an add-on there for compatibility, but we hit a small bug there, which was that we were retrieving nulls because we were getting, like, recipes that we hadn't accounted for. But the biggest trouble that prevented yesterday's live stream for Yog Dwarfs Live was Eclipse has decided to start bugging out. I tried to boot it on Tuesday, and it just returned an error code and didn't do a thing. So I need to try and fix that. That's one of my jobs for tonight. But tomorrow, we should be okay. So in that mind, here's the schedule. So today, of course, we've had the server opening of Undermine. That is a hour and a half, I think, highlights reel. Later episodes should be more in a standard Let's Play kind of style, and they'll be amplified by the Replay mod, which I've recently acquired, which is magnificent and wonderful for doing nice, smooth cinematic shots, as well as some absolutely fantastically easy time-lapse capacities. Tomorrow, Thursday, we have Midnight Sticks from 11 PM BST to 1 AM BST, where, of course, I'll be playing Styx, Master of Shadows. Friday, we have an XCOM episode featuring the A-Team doing an escort mission, which are always annoying, but this particular one was even more annoying than I could possibly have imagined, even though nobody died. But Spoilers. Go and enjoy that one. On Saturday, we should be back to Dungeons and Dragon Hats. This relies on Mikashi's computer being virus-free now, but hopefully it should be. I know Monkey's been working his butt off to actually manage that. We'll also have a Night of Fangs episode where we will hopefully be finishing up the new additions to the camp. And then on Sunday, we have an Edgington episode with some new constructions going on around the city on the edge. And I know I have a whole ton of names now to add to the list of people to name whenever we finally get some more migrants, because, geez, that took forever. And then, of course, on Tuesday, we will have another York Dwarves live, hopefully, as well as another episode of Let's Talk. Or Lying Talks. I keep jumping between those two names, but I think it's Lying Talks, where I will be talking about the red tape recorder of TF2. If you know me, then you know that that's going to be a very big rant. But other than that, the next section would be Lying Answers, but of course, this being the first installment, I don't actually have any questions to answer, so post some questions in the comments below, and I will get to them next week with the next instance of Quali-Tea time. Cheers.